Okay, what's up, YouTubers? Oh, wait, hang on a second. Take this! Yeah, sorry, I had to go mute the TV there. I didn't mean I had an interruption. Anyway, this is Dragoon MS. That's right, the Metal Storm is back with another video review. I'm sure you've seen plenty of reviews for this clown, but I just want to throw in a little something a little extra different here. Transformers Generations Cybertronian Megatron, aka War for Cybertron Megatron. Now, first things first, there's a gripe about this Joker that I want to get out of the way straight off. Now, see if I can get a little closer so you can see that. Yeah, that's not going to show up too well. Let's see if I can get it a little better on the other side. Yeah, that ain't going to show up too well either. And trying to get that top view ain't going to hack it at all. But you'll notice, if you're wondering why the tips of his knees are black, that, my friends, is paint wear. And annoyingly enough, it was just at the very tips of the knees that the paint wear was like that in the packaging. That little crease up in there, and yeah, that came about later. Same with this little crease down the middle of his chest, which yeah, that's not gonna show up too well. And it's even right down to man's Decepticon logo. Yeah, that ain't gonna show up too well either. Anyway, I don't know how well it's coming across. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how well it will come across because, my light source is kind of funky and I don't even think a white background would help. Actually, you know what? Hang on, let's try that out. Hey, actually, a white background kind of helps. Yes, I know it's a paper plate. I'm being cheap. Don't feel like looking for my white paper right now. And yes, we're having a little tank fetish fun. He's just barely standing on Warpath. I know, it's just me, but that's Megatron. Now, anyway, as you can see here, you'll notice that mine looks a little bit different from what you're accustomed to seeing. That's because I did a little bit of customizing with mine. You'll notice the red areas in his arms are now black. The little bits right here are black. I filled those in. The red areas on the cannon, except for the trigger piece, black. Uh, it isn't going to show up too well, but we got some silver right there on the tops of the feet. Got some silver on his noggin. I wish it would have took better on the light piping plastic, but oh well, it is what it is. Let's see if I can get around here. The little circle piece on the trigger mechanism is now red. Again, black on the red areas of the cannon. And I don't even think this is going to come in at all. But yeah, that's not going to work. I'm going to take a gamble. Hike it this away. Got some silver details in the torso. A little black right down the centerpiece here, which from the look of it, I'm going to have to touch up. Let me flip open, do this off camera. He doesn't want to bend all of a sudden. Kind of touch that up some because it looks kind of crappy out the box. That's going to need to be touched up eventually. On the top of his shoulder, that little vent piece, I touched that up in silver. Yeah, you're not going to get a good focus on that. Undersides of the feet. Got a little silver, some red and some blue action going on here. The back is where the fun is. Got some silver on, some red on the arms, some more silver, some more red. The lower body has quite a bit of silver. Got some silver behind the knees. That's gonna need to be touched up. And my my most proud achievement, which is gonna have to be redone almost entirely, his back. Silver. But as you can see, it's gonna have to be redone completely because it's just going to crap. Oh, almost forgot. A little smidge of black for that vent right there. Whoops, darn, I almost pushed your head in, brother. I didn't mean to do that. But, yeah. That's about the extent of the custom work I did to him. You know, I kind of wanted them to look nice. And we can all blame the custom bug on these two guys. The Bumblebee brothers, as I call them. Yeah, Movie Bee and Review the Shield Bee. That's where the custom bug started. And yes, I did touch up Warpath some, but this ain't about Warpath. Or the Bee brothers. Or Hot Rod, who I tried to do up, and it just didn't turn out good. So I don't think I'll ever talk about that bum again. So now, let's see. There's other things I would like to do, but that would require me coming across some paints that I don't have access to right now. Like, for instance, this red whoops on his arms and on his chest. I would like to color that. I would like to paint that up gray to match the gray plastic. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to match the. Well, on second thought, that wouldn't matter anyway. I could just get silver and do all the gray bits silver. But oh man, I'd probably have to do the details that I already did all over again. Yeah, so anyway, we'll just take a moment here and now get into his transformation. Oh, before I do that though, looky. That piece right there. A lot of folks don't have this locked on like that. And frankly, this was an accident. I didn't even know it could lock on either. And the instructions don't even show that. However, this was completely by accident. Had it in my bag one day, and when I pulled it out, it was like that. So I realized that it could lock into place instead of just sitting there loosely like many other figures that have backpack type setups do. Megatron DX. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, let's take a little break and get into his transformation, shall we? Now, technically, he's a triple changer. This little mode right here, which annoyingly enough is even displayed in the instructions. Although you would think it's not an official thing, unfortunately it is. Displayed in the instructions, it's even said to be in the game. This is his hover tank mode. He's hovering. But we don't give a squat about the hovering. Let's flip out this man's treads and get him on land like a good little tank. Okay, we do that. Move Warpath out of the way. Be back up some, son. And now we bring out the star. Okay, better yet. Sorry about that. Ah, there he is. In all his Cybertron tanky glory. Now, it's not going to come up too hot, but yeah, did some detailing in here too. All that in silver because all that crap is the same color plastic. Same with the other side. All that crap in silver. Ooh, wait. Dusty. Now, one gripe I have about this figure is that, well, mine in the tank mode, you see right here where the feet peg into the arms, mine just don't peg in very well. I don't know why that is. They just don't. And it was like that before I even started customizing it. So, yeah. Now, a lot of folks might say that Takara's Transformers United version of this figure has a more game accurate color scheme with the greenish whatever that is. And yeah, they're probably right. However, a few months back when I was looking for some pictures of Megatron on Google, I happened to see a couple of War for Cybertron pics. I'm assuming it was preliminary artwork because just like the toy here, pretty much has them in Gen 1 type colors. So I'm guessing the Hasbro version is accurate to the prototype artwork, while the Takara version is in-game accurate. So you can't go wrong either way. And even though the price on this guy has gone up about a good $10 or so online, he's still probably going to be a lot cheaper than the Takara version. And of course, as you know, the fusion cannon fires. So let's see. Let's give him some target practice. Hey, Scrap Heap. I refuse to call him Junk Heap, thank you. Scrap Heap, come here, brother. What can I do for you? Die, Autobot! Whoops. Okay, that wasn't gonna work. I don't know why that didn't work. Any other time it would have knocked this bump down. Because, yeah, that's a pretty powerful spring in that cannon. And the trigger mechanism is really sensitive. But, all in all, it's an awesome figure. Woo! Custom detail! All in all, it's an awesome figure. I strongly encourage you to get it. And right now, although I'm not fond of it, you can find the Toys R Us exclusive Rage Over Cybertron set. Yeah. If you missed out on this and you don't want to drop the cash on a Takara one, you might can find the Rage Over Cybertron set for a good price. Though, who knows? The standard Takara War for Cybertron Megatron might be cheaper than that set by now. I don't know. So you can't go wrong any way you look at it. And with that, that brings an end to this review for War for Cybertron Megatron. Decepticons, retreat!